Fast forward.
Makeup is about creating identities, empowering, and building inclusive communities. Yes, I am a typical Ugandan Gujarati from Leicester. My family was kicked out by Idi Amin in the 1970s, and like most Gujaratis, we ended up on the famous Belgrave Road. So I guess that's where my story begins. But it was a struggle, because like most kids from my generation, we struggled with cultural identity. Our Indian community forced its traditional values upon us, choosing who we had to be, what career we had to follow, and most importantly, who we had to marry. There was no way I was going to be a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. Why? Because I failed every single exam from the age of 16 onwards. Our freedom of choice was taken away. I was labeled a failure, and that was painful. I felt socially outcasted and ostracized by a community I had called my family because I was chosen to do a career that I didn't want to do. The fear of failure can break you and your spirit. It can strip you of your dignity and right to dream. My soul was searching for a purpose, and my dreams were much bigger than my current status. Anyway, that's what I forced myself to believe. So when I left home, I was scared. Not scared about failing, because failure and I, well, we were becoming best friends. I had no ego, just a hunger and passion for something bigger and better than what I had left behind. I had to make it work. I had no choice. I had to borrow money to train to become a makeup artist. I can't remember the amount of jobs and rejections I had to go through before I got my dream career. It took me years and years of searching and going back to school to get to where I am today. I wanted to immerse myself in a world without barriers, judgment, or prejudice. I wanted to create a world of possibilities. I wanted to transform and beautify the world. Divine alchemy at my fingertips. And that's when makeup magically manifested into my life. The oldest evidence of human tattooing is believed to be from 3000 BC. It was the first method of communication. Through tribal art markings, humans were able to identify which family or tribe they belonged to. This created a sense of belonging whilst building their own communities. So makeup was one of the very first forms of human language. How fascinating is that? More than 200 BC, in ancient India and Middle East, men were the first to wear kohol, an eyeliner, inside their eyes. This was made from burnt almonds and black copper oxide. It was used as a form of self-protection against the intense sun rays. It was used as an anti-glare. In fact, eyeliner was the very first form of sunglasses. Interesting, right? Another application for this eyeliner was its antibacterial properties, and it would protect the eyes against infections induced by sandstorms. Today, eyeliner and kohol is still being used in the East today to ward off evil spirits and to protect newborn babies from the evil eye, nazar. Eyeliner styles are a huge global trend in the world today, used by both men and women. And do you want to know what the latest eyeliner beauty trend is? It's for men, guyliner. The ancient Sumerians, also known as modern-day Kuwait and Iraq, were the first to invent the lipstick over 5,000 years ago. It was made from a concoction of white lead and crushed red rocks. The lipstick culture spread rapidly across the East, where this ritual became about your social status, and lipstick was worn by both men and women. But as we progressed towards the Victorian ages, the red lipstick gained negative connotations because women who wore this lip color were perceived as being loose women and social outcast. In 1912, the lipstick became a symbol of women's emancipation when it got incorporated into the New York suffragette rally. A simple application, like applying a lipstick, made a radical and political statement. Freedom of expression comes in many different forms. Choosing from what you look like, from what you wear, to what you believe in, and what you do and say. This is not just a desire, it's a human right, and it's what we all deserve. We can all help each other to build more confidence and build inclusive communities. Wouldn't you agree? Today, our bodies and our images are scrutinized all over social media. We are so quick to judge, and we are more vulnerable now with our images than we have ever been. Wouldn't you agree? The power of makeup can define global trends, make political statements, and build your own personal confidence. So, when I'm commissioned to do a makeup backstage at the International Fashion Weeks, I work very closely with the designers who share their image or vision of the runway collection with me. It is my job then to recreate their vision through vivid imagery and storytelling. I love using vibrant colors, and my paintbrushes dance across the face to create a canvas of art where there are no rules and there are no boundaries. It's a powerful method of communicating messages globally without the use of words. We can be who we want to be. The power of makeup also allows you to transform yourself. You can be who you want to be for however long you want to be. Makeup allows you choices where you can recreate yourself and your style. It offers you choices without permanence. It simply washes off. Now, let's take a moment and think about how makeup allows those individuals to cover up radical changes on their face. Think about acid attack victims. Think about those individuals who suffer from burns, acne, rosacea, right? Makeup allows them the power to transform themselves. It gives them the power to face the world, and more importantly, feel more beautiful and empowered whilst doing so. But the most significant development in makeup today is the acknowledgement and celebration of all different skin tones, particularly darker skin tones that have been shamed in the past due to racism and colorism. I will never forget when I was growing up, the humiliation I endured when I was constantly labeled as the darker sister. Women today are now rejoicing in their own natural beauty. And also, women are still opting to lighten their skin tone by using makeup and skincare products. We now have over 100 skin tones globally. And women are celebrating perceived imperfections like freckles and vitiligo by putting them onto the global runway and setting new beauty standards. By taking these positive steps and leading by example, the beauty industry can be a powerful influence for progress towards empowerment and equality, inclusion and diversity. So as I have struggled as a child to find my own identity and fit into social norms, I am using makeup as a way of creating a community where we can all accept each other without feeling ashamed of who we are. I feel humbled and honored to be able to make a small contribution towards a more unified and beautiful world. Thank you very much.
Fast forward.